It's daily. For me, it's more daily because being connected to God, and I wake up every day, it's like, oh, it's a new day, a new opportunity.
Yep.
I'm at zero again. I'm blessed, I'm alive.
Yep.
Right? How can I make today a lot better? So I think it's more daily when I plan my day the night of. I'll plan my day, what I gotta do.
All right, I think we're back to it. Yeah, what's today? It's Thursday, September 24th.
Yeah, 25th.
25th.
Yeah.
It's almost October.
Whew.
How do you feel about it almost being October?
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Every month I'm excited because then I get to review, like, at the end of the month how I did.
Yeah.
If I did well, you know, look at KPIs, I'm sure you know, see numbers, see how to improve. So I'm just excited for life. Every month I'm just super excited to like keep getting better.
Yeah.
That's what I look forward to. I'm like, okay, how can I improve? How can I improve here? How can I improve here? So
Do you feel like you mentally start yourself out at zero at the beginning of the month? Or
That's a good question.
Or do you do it at because some people, I know they do it at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
Some people do it at the beginning of the week, and then some people do it at the beginning of the month. Like, when do you restart your zero?
When you say zero, is it like it's in terms of my sales?
It can be in sales. It can be like mentally. It can be like how many calls I done had. Like what's your like? I'm starting back. For me, mine's is sales.
Yeah.
Like at the end, I always revert back to zero at the end of the week. Like if I don't get no sales for the week or anything popping at the end of the week, the next week I'm starting off at zero.
Yeah.
Instead of like doing it monthly.
That's a good frame.
Matt, I need your help growing my social media audience.
All right, guys, if you need help growing your social media audience, make sure you text 602-390-7002. Once again, it's 602-390-7002.
I know each day if I just focus on hitting my KPIs, I'll be successful. Not, oh my God, how much money do I have to make today? It's great to have that and have the goals, but when you just focus on the process that you got to do, you hit your KPIs, you hit your numbers, you know what the outcome is going to be. And maybe 1 month is higher or maybe 1 month is lower, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to put in the work every single day, regardless of the cash flow that's coming in.
Every day, baby.
Every day. For real.
Let's go ahead. Let's give them an introduction. Who are you? Let them know what you're about.
Yeah.
And let's go. Let's go get started.
So Coach Tata.
Coach Tata, thank you for coming.
Yes. You guys, some of you guys already know me because I'm a boss, right? But founder of Not Fit University, we help sales pros feel and operate like their best self. And ultimately the mission is lead better, right? You feel better, you sell better, you make more money, you show up better for other people, your family, maybe your partner, maybe friends, maybe random people. You just have more energy, right? And to change people's lives. That's a big mission. And then I'm the CEO of Strive For Sales, where we...
You hear that, guys?
Yeah.
That's business number 2. Remember
business number 2. Yes. Come on now, dog. But yeah, CEO of Strive For Sales. We help basically people in the home improvement service space. Yeah. So anyone who's selling windows, roof and gutters, doing kitchen, anything that has to do with home improvement service sales. Yeah. We have an offer for them for sales training combined with fitness. So we're there's no one doing that. I don't know anybody that's offering that specific thing for home improvement service sales. Yeah. Fitness and home improvement service sales. Like that's just the one focus. Yeah. A lot of people is jack of all trades. Yeah. Right? Like Andy, there's nothing wrong with it. Andy does many different sales industry. Yep. Great. But no, I like focusing on, all right, this is the direct people.
Super specific niche.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then tell the people, how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, if you want to reach out to me, Instagram, Facebook. Instagram is probably the best. You know, shoot me a message.
What's your at name? Don't forget.
He's so good at marketing.
Don't forget about
no, for real though. You see him?
Make sure y'all listening. Write this down. He's
like, let's market this right now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Coach Tata, Coach Tata _.
I'm gonna make sure I pop that up on the screen too.
Coach Tata.
Coach Tata.
But I got a question for you because Actually, let's just rewind it when we first met, because we didn't have the best interaction the first time we met. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, what's up, Matt? Who are you? Oh, you do Andy. You're Andy's cameraman. Yeah. And he goes, what?
Way more than that, baby.
He's like, way more than that. And I was like, yo, I respect that though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because like you got to talk your shit.
Yeah.
Like what you really do.
Yeah.
How did you come about this passion for this creative side on, you know, creating content, shooting content, editing, helping people build their business and all that?
I'll go back, guys, to like before I came, I would say like right after I came out of my mom's vagina. Like shout out to my mom, RIP my mom. But no, when I was like super little, like when I was like, I vividly remember this. This is crazy. I was in kindergarten. So I'm a 90s baby, right? I was born in 91. I remember drawing like Zords from Power Rangers and stuff like that, and like drawing like all the Saturday morning cartoons like early. And I noticed that real early, and that's what really separated me from all the kids, because I was like drawing. Like you see that Mona Lisa right there.
You drew that?
I drew that. That's color pencils. That's
hard.
I did.
You drew this?
Yep. That's color. That's a color.
Y'all see this?
Yep. 2009 high school.
Come on now, dog. Nah, that's hard, bro.
That's me with headphones on, and then that's a digital drawing I did of Rihanna. Damn. But that just goes back to show, like I always, when I was a kid, I always kind of knew. I was like, I'm wired different. I'm wired different, and I like sat to myself and just like cooked all the time. But fast forward to me being in high school and me continuing on my journey of just being creative. I was able to be around business-minded folks that wasn't so legal, but because they were running their own businesses and not clocking into anybody, I just seen them on a corner just hustling. But they never like had to go reach out to anybody. Like they never had to clock in. They never had to tell, oh, boss, I'm going to break. Like they never had to do that. So I knew that I can use my talents because people needed my talents, but it was how can I turn that into money? Or
that's big.
Super big.
A lot of people have creative talents or have great ideas and they have a lot of skills or superpowers God gave them, but they don't know how to make a business out of it or how to profit out of it.
Yes.
And it's not about the profit. It's actually about helping people.
Oh yeah.
The money is just a byproduct of serving.
Yes.
And if you have the focus like, cool, I'm gonna help as many people as I can, whatever you wanna do, and you just keep that the main focus and don't put the money as a focus, you're gonna make money.
Yeah.
Given that you solve a problem for somebody and they're willing to pay for it.
I remember seeing the smiles on the girls' faces in high school when I used to draw them like Winnie the Pooh pictures and Mickey Mouse pictures. Like now that I'm thinking about it and looking back, like I was making somebody like happy. Like I was changing somebody's day just seeing something that they rekindled with or like, and I was just like, damn, I didn't really realize that until like this year. Which is some
for real?
Shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
What was the moment you were like, oh my God?
Well, working with Andy.
Yeah.
Because I realized that I wasn't selling anything. I was changing people's lives. And I was just like, it's just a change of perception. That's it. You just take that, the way you look at it, and you just go like, phew. You just literally flip it. Like, and that's the idea of perception with people, guys. Like, you could see an idea or you could want to portray an idea to somebody, but if they don't believe it in their mind and their thoughts, then they're not going to put it out in the universe.
It doesn't matter. And that comes with too, because my mentor said this. I wish I had the quote, but it's like, I'll kind of summarize it. People believe what they come to, people are going to believe something if they come to the conclusion themselves. Yeah. But if you tell them, they're not going to believe it.
They just be like,
I'm like, okay, no, you said that? I'm not doing it. And what you just said, it really ties into sales, because what we do is we just question people for them to come to a conclusion on their situation.
Yes.
Right? It's
Simple
like,
as that.
I'm just asking you.
Simple as that. Speaking of sales.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first like item you sold or first like thing you convinced somebody to buy?
Yeah. Yeah, me shoveling their freaking snow from the driveway.
Oh, yes.
Right, so this is a really great story.
Yes.
I don't know how it started. My friend Kevin, shout out Kevin.
Yeah.
Because he got me into door-to-door sales. I don't know how we came about this. It was just like the winter time.
Yeah.
And
where was this at?
This was in Joppa, Maryland.
Joppa, Maryland.
This one I used to live back in Maryland, obviously. Yep. Joppa, Maryland. And I was like, 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And it was snowing. We're like, yeah, we need to make some money or something.
He ain't sitting around doing nothing.
Right, we gotta do something. We're already out here playing in the snow.
Facts, yeah.
And I don't know how it came about, but we started knocking on doors and just asking. The snow in your driveway, you want us to shovel it? Boom, we get $80 here, $120 there, split it. And then every time it snowed, we were like, oh, this is a thing. Yeah. And we actually tried to replicate that in the fall when it started with the leaves and stuff. I'm like, we don't just have to do this only in the winter time.
Do it all year round.
Man, we can rake leaves too and make money. So that's when like I think the sales really just became part of me. And then to transition when I turned 18 and started going to college, the first job I ever had was door-to-door sales. Yeah. Funny story is I was supposed to work for Chick-fil-A. Yeah. And then something happened. I don't know. Something happened and it just didn't work out. Probably God. He didn't want me to go that direction.
Divine intervention.
Yeah. I started door-to-door when I was 18. I was doing it during the summer breaks when I was in school or like spring break. And then in the summer, I would do the whole summer. I was just selling, doing that throughout the 4 years of college. Yeah. And I just learned a lot. And
hustling.
Yeah. But you said something?
Hustling.
Yeah.
Just straight, just
making it happen. And I think that's what, that could be taken in two different ways. You straight just.
Or smacking cheeks. Which one?
You're the smacking.
I was doing both during 4 years of college. I was working and smacking cheeks.
A lot of you guys were. You have to though, because you learn. I think you learn a lot.
No, you do learn a lot. So, where do you feel like your fitness journey start? Because obviously that's a big portion of your life.
So big.
That the knowledge that you give out on social media, the consistency that you give out on social media, and being able to overcome a journey that is so hard for people. Yeah. Just simply working out. Like that is so hard to consistently do. Yeah. And I don't think we talk about that enough. Yeah. But go ahead, my man.
So where the journey started?
Yeah.
My mom.
Okay.
Big shout out to Coach Tata, the greatest woman alive, the greatest woman I know, the bravest and strongest woman I know, single mom. I'm raising 3 boys, crazy. It's like she instilled so many good habits in me, healthy habits at a young age. Like think about a single mom who has 3 boys, driving, picking up her boy from soccer, picking up her other son, driving him there.
Fast food, easy.
Right, it's an easy option.
Easy option.
She could easily have been like, you know what, I'm too busy.
Yep.
Why cook? Yep. I'm just gonna eat, I'm just gonna eat the quick stuff. But my mom would literally, I'm talking about, have a flask of fruits. We got our water in there. She would prep the meals, right? Put the snacks in there. So on the go, we always had something healthy in the car. Nice. No matter where we travel. Nice. And she would cook food for the whole rest of the week. And I'm seeing this woman just work so hard. Yeah. And still prioritizing her health. Yep. Because she knew, my mom always said this, I have to make sure that I'm healthy for you guys. Yeah. I have to make sure that I'm around for a long time. And at that point too, she was the only person. So if we lost her, we would have had nobody else.
Yeah. When did you, at what age or what moment did you realize like, damn, my mom is working extremely fucking hard?
Oh, that's good. I think it was a gradual progression. Yeah. Like over time. Because once you're younger, you like 13.
I'm so used to it.
Yeah. You don't even see, you don't see that. Yeah. So when I started getting like 16, 17 into college, my eyes started to open up a little bit more. Like, holy, and also the people around me, I saw what they had. Yep. And well, you can reflect and compare. Oh, laundry's done.
Laundry's done, y'all. Great interrupter. That was good.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually a clip.
That's fire. Yeah. Laundry time. We'll go ahead, my bad.
No, you good, bro. But what was I saying?
She was working so hard. Yeah. Like that moment that clicked for you. You said it was a gradual progression.
Yeah. Like over time, it started adding up because I spent the most time with my mom. I'm the youngest. I was always with her. I was literally with her while she was driving to work. She, drive to work.
Are you the youngest out of 3 boys?
Yeah, bro.
Sheesh.
I know.
Like, how does that feel?
Just like, dang. Wait, which part? Like being the youngest?
Being the youngest of 3 boys. Like, were you like bullied or were you like picked on? Like,
with my brothers?
Yeah.
I would say.
Because I'm the oldest out of 3 boys.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk about that. That's a good comparison.
That's crazy.
That's a good comparison. For me, I would say I had a spoiled but not spoiled at the same time.
Yeah.
Because my mom was strict, but also very, she was strict, but like, yeah, she was just strict. I think she was strict at a young age, but as I got older and older.
That's important.
Yeah. And she was very protective, which was good. And if I look back, I actually appreciate it because it definitely kept me out of trouble. Yeah. But I still got out of trouble just being mischievous.
Yeah. Being the youngest. Yeah.
Being the youngest, I wish I had a better example from my older brothers on how to go about life, the lesson, girls, school. And I didn't have that. And I had to go find it in other places, right? Friends, and fail, learn. So that was kind of it. I wish I had an older example, but I didn't have, my dad wasn't there because he died when I was 6, all good. And then my brothers, I know they had their own issues too. Because if you don't have a father figure, who are my older brothers gonna look up to? So
who's on the streets?
Yeah. So who are they gonna teach? Who are they gonna look up to, and what can they teach me? Nope. So for you, how was it being the oldest?
None of my younger brothers really followed in my so I was of course I knew how to draw throughout high school. I was an athlete. I was like 4-sport athlete throughout high school.
Wait, what sports you do?
So in high school I did cross country, soccer.
Cross country?
Played on the basketball team.
A black man?
Ran the track, yep. And I almost made the football team, but they didn't want me to kick for the football team and play soccer at the same time, so I couldn't. It was like impossible. So I did all those sports throughout high school, but none of my little brothers ever was maybe I should try to do that, or none of them ever followed my footsteps. They're both in Cincinnati, just lost in the sauce. So it's like I was the big brother example, but the little brothers didn't listen. Yeah. But you wanted the big brother example. Yeah. And none of them was there to. Which is crazy, right?
God.
I'm 1,000% tooting my horn. I am a great example of a big brother.
I believe you. And what do you think made it hard for them to follow the footsteps or get their mindset in the right direction?
The most important thing you said earlier today, when fitness ties into mindset, when you don't achieve a small personal goal on a daily basis, shout out to God.
Yeah, shout out him.
Your confidence don't boom, which don't never trigger that mindset. Yeah. Everything you coach about. It's so simple. Right. But yet people do not do it and I never understand that. It just directly ties into everything, man.
Just to touch on it, it's like a random flex. I came in here dripping. He's like, nah, I'm gonna show off the muscles.
Yes.
But dang, it's crazy how I get on some calls and sometimes I have to question people for them to come to the conclusion to connect it that, my fitness is gonna affect my business.
Triggered them.
Yeah. Just poke at the pain points.
Yes.
But it's everything because let's just say you make a lot of money and you're out of shape. You don't have the energy.
No, so many of those people.
Let's not even say let's say you're not fat. Mm-hmm. You just don't have the energy. You just don't take care of yourself. Yeah. You're not even going to be able to enjoy your life to the fullest. Yep. Because you're tired, you're sluggish, you're more irritable, you're frustrated. Yep. And that energy is going to radiate to anybody you're talking to. It's not about the physique. The physique is just a byproduct of consistently taking care of yourself. The biggest thing, like we said, it's up here. Yep. That's the biggest thing, your brain.
1,000%. Yeah. And the more importantly, it's when you have people around you that actually want, more so people around you that have, the fastest way I've gotten to where I've been today is by being around people that have already accomplished the shit that I've wanting to get to. It's not necessarily being around the people that want to do the same thing as me. I love you guys. I love my peers, but I need to be around people that are kicking my ass in business because that's how I propel faster.
Yep. You're so spot on. And I told one of my friends the other day, I'm like, it's cool.
I love you guys.
I love you guys. It's cool. We love you. Actually, I'll say this. I'll take a turn. There's 3 levels of friendships that you need. I don't remember where I read this from, but knowledge just pops up out of nowhere.
Gems,
right. Or you need people that you're helping. Yep. Level up. You need people on the same level as you that you guys are pushing together, and then you need those people that are above you. Okay, this is the gap. I really got it. I see what I need to do. Golly. Y'all made me feel small, but I love it. You're really down here damn, y'all really up there for real?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
But more importantly, that it makes me happy seeing people I know that are successful.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's a godly thing or like, I don't know where I got that from. I do know where I got that from, but I don't know where I got that from. And it's like, that's not everybody's same sentiment. And it kind of sucks because it's like, the only way we progress as people is if other people progress as well. So it's like...
Write this down. Write this down right now. Take out your pen, take out a notebook and write this down. I'm so serious. In order to get what you want, you have to help other people get what they want.
Yep.
If you help so many people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. It's a universal law that you cannot change at all. That's just how it works.
Facts.
Write that down.
Please write it down. So when did you like right out of
college or high school?
College.
Oh man.
Did you have any 9-to-5s that you kind of like journeyed through, and then you was like, it's business time, and then at what point where you were like, all right, I'm about to do this?
Yeah. Whew, that's a really great question. And like I told you guys, I was doing door-to-door sales throughout, and then like even there's times where I was doing something called brand ambassador, right? It's still sales, where you go to specific stores, you sit there, you have samples, and you pass it out, and you basically tell people about the product, get them to buy it. So I did a lot of those jobs. I sold beef jerky, alcohol samples.
Sales, always been in
right.
sales.
Literally always been in sales. Almost did cigarettes, but I wasn't.
You ain't want to
I didn't want to do that. I was like,
said, this is the line I will not cross.
I ain't out here. I'm not out here pitching what the best cigarette is. Nah.
Selling cigarettes is
wild. Like, that's wild. As a fitness coach, you out here trapping cigarettes? Like,
that's crazy.
No chance. But yeah, I've sold almost
a lot of fails.
Yeah, a lot of stuff where I'm like, I wish to recruit people to drive Lyft, bro. I'll be at the mall kiosk recruiting people to drive Lyft, sales pitch. So I've just been in sales my whole freaking life. Now, how did it come to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this full 100%? Graduated college, literally, crazy thing. I graduated college, right?
What year did you graduate?
2020.
Okay.
Right? So
you graduated college in 2020. Okay.
COVID hits like 2-3 months. I think it was a month after No, it was 2 months before graduation.
Yeah.
So it was like COVID hits, and then I go through. I take my test and all that. Everything's online. I pass. Cool. And then it's over now. College is over. I've done it.
You graduated. You checked that.
Checked it off. No walking stage because what's going on.
Yeah.
No graduation party, no celebration. I didn't even care for it because I was like, in my mind, I was like, cool, I'm done. I'm not going to any more school. Yeah. Like once I was done college, I was like, I am not going to do any more school. Like it was like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to figure out another way. Yeah. I knew I always wanted to own my own business. And then I got a job after college at a retail sales place because at that time COVID hit, so everyone's trying to find a job and do things. I was working at the store, Verizon. You know how you go in and they fix your phone, and I forgot, sales associate. It was a sales associate. I was doing that for 4 months, and it was like, I hated it. I was just like, every single day I'm like, dang, this is just not me.
Did you guys see the disgust in this man's face when he relived that 9-to-5 moment?
Golly.
Let's take a pause on
talk on that, bro.
On the story, and I want you guys to really. If you are in the 9-to-5 space and you really don't want to be there, sales is a perfect opportunity for you.
Yep, 100%. Sales will change your life. But it was just like, I hate this thing. I'm going in every day to work. Like my manager is old, fat, doesn't even know sales. He was just like put into it. I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, you're telling me what to do and you can't even go out there and sell. Yeah. I'm not gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
So I bullshitted at the job. And then after I was like, you know what? I'm just going to chase my passion because like, what's the point? I'm just going to go into fitness. But I needed a way, right? And then I applied for a job at Anytime Fitness, a little $10 an hour stuff. But at the time I was smart. I was like, cool, I need this for now.
Connection.
Right? I need this for now while I'm planning everything else. I was doing that, and obviously I signed a non-compete, but I was training people on the side, my own thing. I was training people in my home because I knew I wanted to do my own thing. And I was figuring out the online thing. I'm like, yo, I keep seeing these ads. COVID just hit. Everyone's talking about online training. I kept seeing these ads. I keep seeing it. And finally, I see the ad one more time. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go apply. I did it, got on a call. Then they told me the investment to learn the whole business side. It was my passion. So it was like, I'm not going to sit. I got to think about it. I got to talk to my wife. Oh, give me a couple days. No, I knew exactly what I wanted.
Facts.
It was just like, cool. Well, right now I only have $300 to give you guys. So I'll give you $300. And then I made a return on my investment, paid off the program. And from there on, I was like, oh yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
This God has told me exactly what I needed to do.
You believed in yourself.
Yep. Once I made it, and then once you get that one client, you get that one client, you get another, you're like, oh.
You're like, hold on, wait. Once you get the first one, you like, oh, I can duplicate this.
It's like, I can do
well,
this.
Hopefully you say you can duplicate this. Like, hopefully you're in your head like, oh man, I can like really like.
Wow.
But then let's talk about the not so good side of being an entrepreneur and dealing with clients. Because there is negatives to it, and we have to bring it to the light. But what are, in your industry specifically, like what are some of the negatives that you come across?
Uncommitted people, or people falling off with people. They'll be committed. They do it for like some people will be committed to do it for the month, and then if you have them on a monthly or maybe it's like a split payment, right? You can expect that you can calculate your average. Like, I'm gonna get this, and then some people might fall off.
Yep.
It's the people that are falling off and people that are not committed. I think that's the biggest thing, because as fitness coaches, it's not really the money. It's like, dang, bro, I saw you commit for 90 days, 60 days, or 90 days, a year, 6 months, whatever it is. And I watched you change your life. It's like you take a baby and you see how they grow. Oh, cool, I have more energy now. Oh, cool, coach, I got more confidence. Oh, cool, coach, I see how I'm making more money on the doors because I'm taking care of my health. Right? So the uncommitted people, that's it. But ultimately, it's part of the process. Yeah. So you just have to enjoy it and learn how to navigate it and take the feelings out of the business. And it's not personal. It's just something that might be going on in their life.
Yeah, for sure. Now, guys, for everybody that's watching, coaching is not just a one-time thing.
Nope.
You shouldn't. Whatever coach you have in your life, that's somebody that should be there for life, whether it's for fitness, whether it's for business, whether it's a family coach. Like, that person is going to stick with you because you have to continuously get better. Like,
and to add on that too, even when, let's say someone it's on a 90-day program, even 6 months, and after they're like, I'm done, I'm a good coach, I can do this on my own. Even then, the relationship doesn't stop. Some people be like, oh, you're not on my program? Oh, cool. No, bro, I'm still going to reach out. Yo, how's it going? In a month later, yo, how's the fitness going? Are you crushing it? How's your family? How's work? And if I know these things about you, I'm not checking in to get a sale or get a deal. I'm checking in to really connect with you. I really want to know. I'm really that interested in your life. And people think it's crazy. I tell people, I want to be so connected with the person I'm working with to the point where I can come to your house, sit down with you and your family. It sounds extreme, but that's just my mindset on how I approach relationships. Let's build together. Right?
Like, people always, when I send out, like, I make sure I do like monthly, always check in on like old people. And like they'll see my text and they're like, why is this motherfucker reaching out to me? I generally, like, once you start connecting with people and you realize that there's like-minded people that want to reach those same goals, I am the accountability partner for people. Like, people don't like the way I follow up with them on shit that they need to get done because they realize that they didn't get it done, and they feel shitty because they didn't get it done.
No, for real. When you call people out, they don't like the truth.
No, they
people
don't.
They want to run away from it because it hurts so much.
Matt, I need your help growing my social media audience.
All right, guys, if you need help growing your social media audience, make sure you text 602-390-7002. Once again, it's 602-390-7002.
But let's segue. How did you come about the opportunity with working with Andy? Because I know you've learned so freaking much. Right? So how did that opportunity come about?
So I'll start with college. So let's go super, super way back. I went to Art Institute of Cincinnati, Side note, they just got sued and I got all my student loan money back.
What?
So yeah, they just cleared my student loan debt.
What?
Because apparently our Institute of Cincinnati was stealing from us. So
I went to Cincinnati too. That was where I went.
But besides the stealing, I went there for graphic design. I did like a year and a half, dropped out. I'm a college dropout.
Yeah.
Because when I was in school, they were teaching us how to be like just a placement in somebody's company, but they wasn't teaching us how to run a business, right? So from like 2010 to like 2017, I was working random retail jobs. I was always in sales.
Yeah.
But I was also like still drawing on the side. And then I had got into the banking industry. If you guys know anything about the banking industry, especially if you work within a bank, you know it's a terrible environment to be in because they want to sell something to you, but they don't want to teach you about your finances. So I've always been in sales. I was a sales manager at Finish Line back home in Cincinnati. I was selling my own prints in high school. And I didn't even realize I was running a business at the time, but that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then I got into banking. I was customer service. So I was, instead of regular customer service after the interview, they were like, hey, you're kind of good at sales. Like, can we put you in this program called Services Solutions? So when banking customers would call in, I would solve their problem and I would turn their problem into a solution. So I was changing their lives, but I was giving them a product as well.
Yeah.
So I immediately became one of the top sales reps in the country for like 3 months straight. President circles, some type of shit, whatever happened. But then I was like, I need to be actually talking to people like face to face like this. So I requested to be in a financial bank. So I became a banker. The problem was they were so number and focus driven and not actually helping people out. I would get people in my office and I would talk to them about like their banking needs.
Yeah.
Like why your finances suck, like why can't you keep up with your payments, like certain stuff like that, like the actual education.
Yeah, they don't do. They don't want to educate us.
Like to teach people about like credit, mortgages, like equity.
Financial literacy.
Financial literacy. And then they'd be like, well, how come you didn't open them up a checking account? Why the fuck would I open them up a checking account if they don't even, like certain stuff like that. Like, why didn't you get a credit card application this week? Like, why would I do that with anybody in this neighborhood? Like, they need financial literacy.
Yeah.
So I realized that the position that I got hired on, what I wanted to change in the banking industry was something that I couldn't do working within the confines of a 9-to-5.
Yeah.
So on top of that, I started working on business bank accounts.
Ooh.
Changed
Bars.
my whole life.
Bars. Talk to them.
And the reason why it changed my life is because I went from talking to, no offense, regular citizens to business owners.
Offense.
Now we're talking multimillionaires, and that's crazy because I've always been talking to multimillionaires, and I'm just not realizing it. But I had multimillionaires like come in and sit down in the office. So I'm like 27, 28, 29. I'm fresh faced with suits on every day, and they like, who is this nigga? Like, why am I talking to him? But then when they sat down and talked to me, they was like, oh,
he's smart.
That's why you're in this seat.
Yeah.
So again, I'm talking to multimillionaires, business owners. And then one day I'm just like, why am I not doing what they doing?
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. So again, let's go back to triggers, because triggers hurt people, but they also make you realize the truths of your life. One of my best friends at the time named Jamie, he was like this at my kitchen table.
Yeah.
I'm up here drawing on my iPad. He said, Matt, you're wasting your God-given talent.
Ooh.
And like,
that hits you?
You know the angry SpongeBob stick character?
What's his?
It's SpongeBob, but they drew him with like little sticks and he running around all angry and stuff like that. In my head, I pulled I got a little temper tantrum in my head.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, he's right. I'm literally just wasting my talents. So mind you, I only really studied graphic design in college, and then I did a little bit of video editing in college. But what really kicked it off for me, so I started my business in 2019. We all know what happened after 2019. COVID hit.
Yeah.
I bought a camera right before COVID, like 3 months before COVID went down. I remember the day that my corporate office told us to go home too. I had camera equipment and the setups on the way to the house.
Yeah.
As we were shutting down the office. That's not a That's not a coincidence.
People don't get it. Like, guy who literally order your steps.
It was the craziest thing happened. So mind you, we packing up all of our work equipment, our laptops and stuff.
Yeah.
Home. 2 days later, camera equipment comes to my house. So I'm getting my corporate job checks, and we did not shut down. COVID did not.
You were working from home?
COVID did not stop my business at all. So I'm working from home, getting my corporate job checks, and I'm booking photo shoots. Everybody and their mama wants to start a business, so I'm doing a clothing line. I'm doing logos. I'm doing websites.
Let's go.
I'm just killing it. And my amazing partner and spouse, Jazz, was like...
Shout out, Jazz.
She seen how much money I was getting, and because we would write everything down, calculate our expenses and revenue and stuff like that. And she was like, so what you gonna do? And then I did a no call, no show for like 3 days straight, and now I'm here.
Who said? Now I'm here.
So
beautiful story.
Putting in the work, manifesting who I want to work with. I knew coming to the West Coast, my business was going to take off because I know a lot of people needed me. I had multiple people already asking me to come to LA, so I was just like, why not move to the West Coast? I got sick of the weather. We got fucking seasonal depression every time it got.
Come on, cold.
Like, I don't know if you guys know on the East Coast, but
it's real.
This is how the summer works in the East Coast. It's two different summers. So mind you, out in Ohio, I'll come outside. It's like 90 degrees outside. But guess what? There is clouds all over the place. It might rain like once or twice in a day.
Barely see the sun.
Barely see the sun. And that continues on throughout the summer. Then it gets bone-chilling cold. Like, yeah, no. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Yeah, no. And you talked about it too, like coming to the West Coast. Yeah. That's a big one because I was in the East Coast. I was always flying here. You know, like I'm always coming to the West Coast for networking stuff. I'm like, I keep spending money coming here, and then I might as well just be there at that point.
I was like the nail on the hammer when we met, and I was like, bro, when you just moving out, when you just gonna move out to Arizona, like, just do it.
Yeah, that was good though. I think God connected us for a freaking reason, and it was like
1,000%.
It was a perfect timing, right? Because I was like, at that time, once you first move, I'm by myself. It's lonely. Yeah. All right. So I'm figuring things out, and you know, you're going somewhere first, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be great. But then when you get there, like reality sets in after a while, and then I start questioning God. Yep. Because it's not going as how I planned.
Oh man, I had that moment. Like, I had that come to Jesus moment.
I was talking to him.
Bro, I was like, I had got to the point where I was like, damn, should I go back to school to do this? And I was just like, and then the next day I was like, no, like, no,
stay here.
Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. And then I shit you not, something happened, and Jazz was like, I gotta go back home. I gotta fly home real quick, because she wanted to go see the family or something that happened. Yeah. And I was like, Jazz, I can't go right now. Something. I don't know what's going on. God giving me a sign, but it's like, Matt, stay here.
Relax.
Something about to happen. Something big about to happen.
Yeah.
Elliott Group.
Boom.
And that's how it happened. More importantly, it was me doing my due diligence every day like I do, like you said, your KPIs. How many people did you reach out to? How many connects did you make today? How many conversations did you have? How many phone calls that you have? I was doing that, still doing that now, but I was doing that guys, if you really want to achieve your goals, you have to do those small little things 20 times a day if you can, at least. Like it's super small things that you have to do, but you have to do it consistently every single day. Yeah. And because I was diligent with that, I got connected with the right person and ended up getting a job.
It's not luck. And some people look at successful people, oh my God, you're so lucky. Bro, it's not luck. We put ourselves in positions where opportunities are going to be. So the opportunity that comes isn't luck. It's just a byproduct of working on yourself, doing the work consistently, and then once you do that, the universe is naturally going to put things in your vicinity because you're doing the right things.
Facts.
Right? And I'll talk about when I moved here, bro, and you had the story. There was a time, it was like a couple months, I'm like, bro, I have no friends. Like, I'm like, who am I gonna hang out with? And I'm just isolating myself because it's like, I don't even want to hang out with 95% of the world.
Yeah.
The conversation are uninteresting.
Trash.
You guys are talking about leveling up. It's like, it's pointless.
But you're not doing nothing.
All right, so, but at this point where I'm really thinking like, damn, maybe I should just go back home. Maybe I made the wrong decision. What am I doing in Arizona? My family isn't here.
What event happened that made you be like, oh, okay, I think I got it?
It was, I'll say this. God made it almost impossible for me to leave at the time that I wanted to leave.
Simple as that.
Yeah, he didn't give me a way to get out. That's how I put it.
That's funny.
Like, he placed me there, and he probably knew that I'm gonna be like, bro.
You can't leave.
Like, I was talking, I'm like, why am I here? Why is this, like, I'm literally talking and wrestling with God about the situation I'm in. And people don't realize you have to do that.
Yes.
God wants to hear from you. If you're pissed off, you're frustrated, you're mad, go to him, tell him, talk to him.
Yeah.
Right? And then he'll guide you. So it's like, bro, I was just daily consistently going to God. Yeah. What is going on?
Yeah.
And as I kept doing that, the more I kept trusting him. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm reading a word, I'm understanding the word. Okay, cool. You're putting me to a test trial. Yeah. Something big is about to happen. Yeah. Because anytime there's like, you know, something tough, or you're going through multiple situations and things are just happening that are out of your control, it wasn't like regular problems, bro. It's like, oh, my car breaks down. Oh, this happens. Things that like small little things start adding up. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm under attack. And you're just like, what is going on? I'm like, cool, I'm under attack. And God is testing me because he's about to bless me. Yep. So I knew, I was like, all right, just stay the course. Keep grinding.
I kept getting a lot of no's.
Yeah.
That was what was like triggering me. But it was so important to get those no's because I had to get those no's in order to get that one yes that I was looking for. Like, guys, you're going to need 100 no's. Like, if you haven't received 100 no's yet, keep going. Mm-hmm. Simple as that.
It's the best builder of character.
Oh, man.
Best builder of character. Cool. Reject me?
You learn so much from rejection. So much. And it's important to not only accept the rejection, but also figure out how to get better from the rejection, because some people fail and fall down that pothole. But then they're in that pothole and they're just like,
where am I gonna go from here? Right, they're stuck. They're literally stuck. And this, but bro, this is this is a big one.
Because this is the truth. I'm like, bro, you've been on this journey, bro. Figure it out.
You have to.
Figure it out.
You're not, a lot of times you're not going to figure it out by yourself, which is why it's important to have a network of people around you that you can talk to about certain things. If I didn't meet Matt and I didn't have a conversation with him at the Lion's Den about video editing, how I can help my video editor, I wouldn't have gone home and made the changes I made, right? So the circle that you have, are you learning from them? Mm-hmm. Your circle is like I'll put this, your circle is like an elevator, right? People are like an elevator. They're either gonna bring you up or they're gonna take you down, right? Most of the times, if you're around people that are not doing anything, you're automatically gonna go down because your brain is thinking on their level. Yeah. Right. So,
you know what? I got a question for you because you think a lot like me. At what point back home were you only by yourself? Because at a certain point you were just like, I can only be around these amount of people in order to achieve that goal. Yeah.
So, like, at what point back home in Maryland, I was by myself?
Yeah. Not necessarily by yourself, but like people you actually
started Okay. Yeah. That's a great question.
Because I 1,000% isolated myself.
Yeah. And this is such a good question because once I opened up my business, and then, because once you start a business, you just like automatically start improving. I don't know what it is, but you just like start wanting to get better in every area. So as I'm doing that, my eyes are opening anymore and I'm looking at the friend circle. I'm like, it started picking up my head like, this is not gonna last long term, right? Yeah. And then, but also I didn't know how to navigate it to just like cut it off. Yeah. So it's like, cool, how do I cut this off? But also I know I'm not gonna be friends with you for a long time. Yeah. Good thing we have God, because he naturally made situations where it was easy to just cut people off. Damn. All right, so one of my actually really, really good friends, Cameroonian too. All right, his parents are rich, so different perspective. Me, I gotta go get it. Ain't nobody gonna give me something on a silver platter. All right, they're not gonna, here, you hungry? Here, Matt, here's a 5-course meal. So it was just like,
that don't exist.
I realized, I'm like, yo, we just have different mindsets. I'm a go-getter, I'm a driven. You, regardless of if you fail, there's a backup to come save you every single time.
You can fall on that pillow.
Yeah.
Your pillow gonna lay.
Yeah, you're gonna sleep real good. You got that Tempur-Pedic. You're gonna sleep real comfortable. But yeah, so it was just like God made it happen, and I just kept improving, and I was cutting people off, and some people were falling off.
Yeah.
And till this point, I'm still like navigating friendships from back home. It's easy to cut off because I'm here and they're there. So I just like, I don't even, it's hard to talk to people when the conversation is not stimulating. I can't fake it. I can't sit there and be like, oh, you want to talk about this, your favorite TV show? You want to sit here and talk about sports? You want to I can't sit there and act like I'm having a good time. Yeah. I'll either just walk away, or you're gonna see in my face that I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
And I'm
not stop going to bars.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, and for you, when was it like, oh, I gotta start cutting people off now?
Damn.
He thinking.
I feel like it started early.
Early?
Yeah, I feel like it started in high school.
Dang.
Cause I already I knew I was going to art school.
Yeah.
Like I already had my.
That's rare though to see someone like that early know I'm going here for this.
I had to, because at a certain point, like if you play sports like me in high school, right? You grew up with those group of friends that play sports, and then when the sports is no longer there, they don't have an attachment anymore. And if they don't have no clear path for what they want to do,
please speak on that, bro.
They still stuck in that. Oh, I can maybe go hoop, or I can do play some flag football, and I'm just like
flag football.
I'm trying to make some money. More importantly, I love what I'm doing, but I'm trying to make some money.
Yeah.
And when you start wanting to, and for me, I clearly recognize it, because the creative friends that I had were lazy, and the friends that I had were not creative.
Ooh.
Let me say that again.
Yeah.
The creative friends that I had were lazy, super duper lazy, and the friends that I had were not creative. So I not only did I separate myself, but the women that I started hanging with, they didn't go to none of the high schools that I went to. So immediately I'm already away from all of my friends. The jobs that I started getting were away from my hometown. Yeah. The college that I went to was away from my hometown. The places that I hung out with was away from my hometown. So I started doing that super duper early. Yeah. And then it really changed for me when I went and started my business, and where I wanted to live at. Where I wanted to live at was far away from everybody. Super far. But I did it early, in my 24, 25. I was way far from everybody else, but I knew I had to separate myself because my dreams and goals and my visions didn't align with nobody else but mine.
That's, bro, all I can say is God put a spirit in you early on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because not a lot of people are that wise at that young. It took me a little bit. Yeah, for sure. So it's he already had a mission plan for you.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's like, cool, let's give it to him, because this guy, he already seems like to get it. And
not only that, I didn't have I don't know who my sperm donor is. So I still think about that to this day, because it's there's certain parts of my personality that did not come from my family that I know. Not at all whatsoever. And I'm just like, where the fuck did I get this from? Yeah. I don't know where it came from, because I don't know about you, but my family don't move and act like me. And that's tough for people growing up and wanting to start a business and wanting to achieve goals. Your family is going to be your biggest. I don't want to put this on everybody, because it's not everybody's situation, but your family will be your biggest disappointment.
You're so right, because that emotional connection too. But it was so hard to leave. Yep. But also I knew I needed to do it, and I could tell my mom didn't want me to go, because especially being the youngest, but also being the person in the house that navigates everything. Yeah. I understand everybody. I can have a conversation with you. I have to bridge the gap between you and you. So it's leaving was tough for her, but also I was even if I want to help my family, I gotta leave. I can't help you guys if I stay here.
Stay here? Oh no, you can't. Absolutely not.
Then there's gonna be more resentment. It's gonna be you guys are holding me back. Yeah. So it was just I knew I had to leave, and I thought I think a lot differently than them. We have a lot of trauma in my family. So
trauma bonds.
Yeah, they don't know about that.
Speaking of family, guys, and I want to wrap up with this. It's when you dealing with family, like, and them wanting to see your visions and goals. Sometimes you can't help them being there, like you said before. You gotta help them by bringing them to where you're at. And me and Jazz have been super blessed. I've had my daughter here for the summer. I've had her mom here for the summer.
Jazz mom?
Well, hold on. So my I had my daughter out here for the summer, my daughter's mom out here for the summer, and my daughter's grandparents out here for the summer. We was able to bring Jazz, mom, and sister out here for Mother's Day. So just super blessed being able to have family come here. What's the first family member that you would like to get out here, or you know that is willing to come out here to see your dreams?
Well, definitely my mom. My mom is my best friend. Yeah. Like, I call my mom like 2-3 times a week. We're always on the phone.
Good.
My mom is like, we're super close, and
I can't wait till you bring her out here then.
Oh yeah, we're gonna link up. And the thing is too, with her, I had to like really heal from the trauma with her.
Yep.
I had a lot of resentment with her, but then I've healed. I worked with the mentor heal.
Same with my mom.
Nice.
RP moms.
Yep. I'm sorry about that, bro. It's tough. You know, it was like I had to realize, well, what was my mom's life like?
Yes. Oh yeah, 1000%.
It's like, okay, if I was in that shoes, what would he be like? And I realized my mom had to play 2 freaking roles. She had to be masculine and feminine, on and off. She's like doing this.
Doing both.
Right, so it's like, dang, you do that, and you're taking care of 3 boys, and you're the only breadwinner in the house. So I saw my mom's flaws, but then it's like, yo, she did her freaking best.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look how I turned out.
Yeah.
I ain't that bad.
I think I'm all right.
I'm like, she did something.
She did something right.
She did something right. So I'm like, I looked at it in her perspective, and then I was able to let go of all the resentment and anger and all the things that happened in my childhood, and now it's just all love for her, just trying to help her. It's my greatest accomplishment, bro, is gonna be retiring my mom. Yeah. That's the number one thing. When
is that coming? Tell the camera, when is that coming?
When is that coming? I give him a date.
Give him a date. Give him a year, at least a year.
Let's set it. 2025.
2025, y'all hear it here first.
2025, September 30th.
Ooh, he put a super date on it.
September 30th.
Bow, bow, bow. He put a super date on it. I love that.
You like deadlines though, right? You gotta set deadlines.
Yeah, you have to set deadlines.
So now you have something to work towards. But yeah, bro, it's my mom and my friend Brandon's coming out.
Nice.
October.
Nice.
But yeah, we definitely gotta hang out.
Yes, I have. That's crazy because I have a friend that owns a Toro business, a big Toro business. He's got like 25 plus cars. He got like a couple of Teslas.
I was doing my car in Toro. My car's on Toro. Bro, I stopped, so I don't.
If you want to learn, he's going to be here for. I don't know if he's doing a convention or what, but he's coming to visit me. So I'll definitely make sure you guys link up. As a matter of fact, me and him didn't get a chance to film before I left back home. So we're also filming a podcast while he's here. His name is Malcolm. I would love to get you guys connected because he was my. You know, I don't know if this happened for you, but for me in video production, video editing, he was like my guru. He was like my video production and video editing guru before I got to the level that I'm at. So that's my guy. I love him. I can't wait till he's here, and we'll definitely make sure y'all connect for sure.
For sure. Connection, bro. It's just like every time some moments just hit me, I'm just like, wow, just thankful.
Super thankful.
Like just like random moments we're talking, I'm just like, I can't believe this at times. I'm just like, wow, this is really, this is the life we're living. Just chilling, talking, vibing, making connections. So it's really beautiful. But really what I want to also do is, because what are the type of people you want to work with?
The type of people that I want to work with as of right now is the people that just want to start. They want to get started on social media. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to post. They don't know how to work social media. They don't know how to film. They honestly just are lost and just need super simple help. Those are the people that I'm wanting to work with right now. So I'm working on not a tutorial, but it's going to be a whole new platform for what do you call those videos? Like training videos.
Yeah,
but
like a course.
It's going to be but I don't want to make it like a course. I wanted something super interactive where they're able to call me and text me and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on right now, because I want to build my community of people that just simply just need help. Because what I realize is that there's more people out there that just want to get started than there's like guys like you. You already say like you're doing amazing on social media. There's more people that really need that push at the bottom that I can help.
That they can do it.
Oh yeah.
All right. And do you have like a place where you want to hold your community? Is it WhatsApp, Facebook group, school? Like do you have a platform designed already for your community?
No. So as of right now, no design platform, just straight on social media. So Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. My goal is to make sure that I'm giving out free advice every 2 weeks on my calls as of right now, while I continuously build my community, because I still don't know where I want to have them all housed at. So that's the fun thing about it, because you get to, like, as a business owner, you get to do whatever the fuck you want.
Growing is fun, bro. It's a fun process.
It's super fun. Like,
so fun.
Being able to connect with those people, and they're like, man, like, I really needed help with this, and I just simply don't know where to start it, because the past year I've noticed that so many people come up to me because they just simply don't know where to start.
Bro, this is going to be so powerful, because I'm already thinking in my head, I'm sure you know this too, as you're doing the webinars and stuff, and then you're just funneling people into your community, providing more value. And then
that's all I want to do is
do
help.
value, and then they're going to want to join the program and learn from you.
Like,
right?
it's so, like, what I realize is that in comparison to other content creators that I personally know, like, all amazing guys, but they're not helping people improve. Like, I want to help people improve. Simple as that.
Can I show you something? Because here's what I believe, bro. I love this. I believe this. And you have so much knowledge on this stuff, on content and all this, you could put it together.
Matt, I need your help growing my social media audience.
All right, guys, if you need help growing your social media audience, make sure you text 602-390-7002. Once again, it's 602-390-7002.
All right. I would highly, highly recommend school. Because even the guys at the Elliott Group use it. Because the most important thing is you can put your courses or your videos on there. So people can easily access. You can put prices on it if they want to buy that course. Right? You can
free game, y'all. School.
Right? So,
free
and then
game. That's Alex
he partnered with Andrew Kirby.
Wow.
Yeah, so Alex, I don't know, this might not be right. Maybe he has a piece of the company, but he's partnered.
Because I do see where he does advertise school a lot. That's amazing. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Bro, it's going to be a game changer, because you have everything in one place. You don't have a group chat and then you have to, go here, get my course here. No, everything's one place. Your community's there. You have your posting sequence, Mindset Monday, whatever. Share, you see the stuff, right? I highly, highly recommend school, bro.
It's super important.
Right. And then people could just, they want extra help. I'm just going to buy his course. Even you have the main program, but then you have like maybe the mini intro tips that they can buy for like $199 one time or something. They buy that. They watch it. Damn, Matthew is on fire. I need more. I need to upgrade.
That's fire.
All right?
I love that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I love that. All right, guys. I want you, Coach Tata, I want you to give them top 3 advice for mindset and fitness.
Keep it simple.
Super simple.
Number 1 is belief. Right there. That's the most important thing. Because if you don't believe in yourself to accomplish the goal, if you don't believe you deserve to look your best and feel your best, you're not going to be committed. I won't even say committed. It's being obsessed. You're not going to be obsessed with actually operating or feeling your best.
Hell yeah.
Number 1, mindset. Number 2, what's the plan?
Facts.
Right? Now that you believe you can do it, what's your plan to go attack it? Right? Are you going to research it yourself? That's going to take a long time. You could figure it out researching yourself. Like, are you going to pay a coach? What's your nutrition structure going to look like? What are your workouts going to look like? Right? So the plan. And then number 3, execute. Now that you have the plan, you got to execute on the plan. So you believe, you craft a plan, and then you freaking execute the plan.
That's going to be a fire reel. I'm just saying that right now. Like, I'm just already envisioning.
Your creative brain is like, all right, cool.
The reels that I can pull off this episode. But again, thanks.
Now, before he says that, now he got to give y'all 3 tips on being creative.
Okay.
It has to be different from mine.
Okay, cool. Three tips on being creative is 1, figure out what you love to do. You just being a solo person, like you can be creative in all types of ways. Just because you may not like something or the other person that you think is not gonna like it doesn't mean it's not creative. So be yourself, love what you do. 2, just do some research on the type of ways you can be creative as well, like whether it's video, pictures, paintings, whether it's sculptures. Like do a lot of research. I'm gonna steal his number 3 because it's I promise you it's the most important thing. You will not get nowhere without execution. So.
Yep. You can have Matt can give you the perfect plan on growing your business and shooting content on what to do, step by step to the freaking T, every single detail.
Yeah.
But if you don't do the work yourself, everything he just gave you is absolutely pointless.
I had to steal it.
And on that one,
appreciate you for tuning in. Where can I @name? Give me your @name again.
Yeah, Coach Tata. Coach Tata.
Yes.
You find me on there, bro.
Hell yeah, and it's conesgraphix. Again, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe.
Ooh,
Peace.
let's go. That was fire.
All right, hold on. Stay right there because I got a Jazz got.